Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20 and we're back with more Keeper RL. And it seems that since we've entered Alpha 18, yay! While I was still playing Alpha 17, it deleted my file when it updated, so we don't get to continue that adventure anymore. Oh well. We do get to check out campaign mode, which I think is way more interesting. Well, I mean, campaign mode is just like the base mode that I think has always been here, but we can get a lot more customization, a lot of weird stuff. So let's click help first. Welcome to the campaign mode. The world which you see below is made up of smaller maps. Pick one and build your base there. There are hostile and friendly tribes around you. You have to conquer all villains marked as main to win the game. Make sure you add a few retired dungeons created by other players. You can travel to other sites by creating a team and using the travel command. The highlighted tribes are in your influence zone, which means you can currently interact with them. Trade, recruit, attack, or be attacked. As you conquer more enemies, your influence zone grows. Interesting. So, let's do a reroll to see what happens. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Cool. Some green skin allies. Less villains. Less villains. Less villains. More villains. Yeah, let's max out the main villains. An unknown ally. Interesting. Warrior villains, knight villains, lizardman villains, cyclop villains, dwarf villains. Alright, so if I increase the lesser villains, increase the lesser villains, increase the lesser villains, yes. Let's just make everything insane like it usually is with everything in there. Or maybe not. I wonder if I click on things. No. What does that do? Oh, I'm choosing my location, so I get my area of influence, etc., etc. More allies, more allies. Alright, so. Reroll-y roll. Reroll-y roll. Tree spirits are now villains. They don't just appear on trees. Unknown ally, the dwarves, bandits, giant spiders, green dragon, cyclops, elementalist, some gnome allies, ent villain, zombie villains. I thought zombie buddies. Do we not get zombies anymore? Skin allies. Dryads are a lesser villain. Alright, well. Click where we want our guy. Right there, we still influence you. Up there, we start to get influenced by you. Down here, we get influenced by you instead of you, but we don't get you. No matter what I do, it seems like I gotta deal with the dwarves if I want to be down here. Oh, right, I need to add a couple of retired dungeons. Let's put in, I think I saw a post about the Shaman King before. We'll put in a Shaman King, and, this is gonna mix some stuff up. Alright, and a Beast Lord, and, the Zodiac Killer. He's never been caught. Alright, now that changes some stuff. Let's reroll this map, and commit to this. Where shall we go? Oh man, this is scary. Let's not commit to this. Here we go. Hang out over here. Man, those guys seem scary. Maybe I don't want all of this stuff. We'll see what happens with all of this stuff. Maybe the next one we don't do quite as much craziness. Alright, so I get some allies there fighting ants, hydra, zombies. Does seem like I might be able to survive it. other option is to be extremely close to one of these scary guys. Okay, let's just start off in this corner. See what happens. See what happens being in a corner. And we're 5 minutes into the episode, and we haven't even downloaded the map. Alpha 18! So exciting. So many options. Gotta build a map. So I wonder how all of this is going to be handled. I'm very excited to find out. And I wonder if we're going to survive long enough to actually see what happens for a little bit, because I have not been very good at this game for a few alphas. Creating a new world just for me. Aww. I feel touched. It's my own special little keeper world, even though there are 3 other retired keepers in it. But that all looks the same. And so does all of this for the most part. Except you might notice that we don't know where any of our resources are. As because one thing that I do know of... Oh man. We need to research gemology or something. I don't know. Alright, so here now all this. I need to kill the elves and 3 other keepers. Okay, so the keepers count as main villains in this. Excellent. That's nifty. Lesser villains. So the dark elves are villains, but they're friendlies. Oh, okay, so I mean, we're villains too. So I can see how that makes sense. And do we get new stuff to build? Fill up tunnel. Yes! I wanted that so long! Yes! Mistakes can be rectified. Alright, let's take a look around. So we're already at the western edge of our map, which sounds weird to me because we started on the eastern border of everything. Let's take a look. I imagine with all of this neighboring woody-woo and giant map with smaller maps in it, all Dwarf Fortress style, only with the ability to potentially move between them. At least if Dwarf Fortress has that, I don't know about it. I could just be oblivious. I want to see how small they make this map, because I do not believe it's going to be the same size as the one we were playing in before. That would be intense. I believe we are going to be seeing a much smaller map. If I can find any of the other edges, we're just kind of stuck. Excuse me. I don't know why I couldn't walk through that. What's going on? Oh, that's what happened. That's my bad. I'm using the number pad on the right of the keyboard to do all of my movement. And that allows me to do diagonal movement pretty easily. But that wasn't working for a second. I was like, what happened? My finger hit the num lock and turned it off, so number pad wasn't working. And I was all confused because the arrows on the number pad were still working. Alright, so I mean, that's not. We got from there 110. I don't know. But where shall we build? We got space over here. We got space down here. I'm gonna build over here. It seems extremely defendable. I might be able to see many of my threats from across the river, perhaps. And, I don't know, it just seems, I just want to. So I'm gonna. Over here it is. Okay, well, since we are no longer digging out resources, this changes my tactics for what I want to do pretty early on. I don't know how far over I can make this. That should be good. And then I just want a nice library. So make it so, make the library so, and start cutting down trees specifically by the river, because that's just the aesthetic I want to go for. I feel like things matter more now that it's a campaign, not just a round. Build a library to start doing research so you can stop sucking. I agree. Maybe a 5th imp would help out a little bit in building stuff. Oh, alright, underground lake. That's cool. That's cool. At least it's not interrupting our path or anything. In fact, might actually be able to do something with that. This game doesn't have Kraken in it anymore, does it? At least not to the capacity which it used to. Yes, yes, yes. Build a storage room, build a storage room. You make an excellent point, because they're not going to consider that they have any of this until I build a storage room. So, let us start clustering crap over here. Do. We'll build a little storage room right here. Yeah. I like making my stuff 5x5 because a lot of the rooms, the 3x3 build seems to be ideal. You need to have spaces around it to be able to get that efficiency up. Notice how the one in my library in the middle actually is books and my outskirts is just this purple junk. These spaces matter. The rest of it is just purple junk. Alright, start gathering stuff up in there. Build a dormitory for my minions. You know, that does sound like a good idea too. So, perhaps I will. Especially because I don't really know with all of these changes what might be the most important thing first. Although I do want to say that it is the library and getting the ability to find resources. Because without the ability to actually find the resources, everything's kind of screwed. All I have is wood and sadness. Wood and sadness. Alright. Go! Build my library. In case this is the first time that you've seen Keeper RL, you gotta put torches in any room that has an efficiency rating in order to raise that. It's not built completely right now, but this tile is completely surrounded by other library tiles and is completely lit, so it has 100% efficiency. That one's waiting, 100% efficiency. This is just some purple junk that is completely lit, so 50% efficiency. That's helpful. Ooh, we are getting some orc shamans really quick. Super excellent. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Go back down to normal. And I got a bunch of shamans and the ability to research stuff now that I have the library. I want geology, because I need to know where the heck my resources are. Advanced geology. Discover more. Okay. Definitely need crafting. Crafting's important. And sorcery is almost mandatory, otherwise I could just get super murdered. Let's take ironworking as well. So, with that, crafting gives us the workshop, ironworking gives us the forge, geology allows us to see resources that are kind of close to us. So with that, this seems pretty excellent. Just pop one right there. That's a right there. 5x5. That's fine. We'll see how that goes. Just see what we can discover down here a little bit. And we'll turn this into our manufacturing room and our, our forge. We got mine working. We also are going to want a training room somewhere in here. So this. We'll have that serve as our training room here. Put in some torches over here so that we can have our manufactory be bright. Do I need more wood? I need more wood. Oh no, get more wood. Cut it all down. It's no secret where we're hiding. It's where all the wood's cut. With crafting, we can now build a door, which is important because that makes it so that the enemies can't just show up and be in my dungeon. And we'll put an eyeball, right here, overlooking things. Costs a little bit of mana, but that's okay. We get mana over time while people are studying in here. The orc shamans and the keepers studying in here, increasing my mana. We also got mana for every kill that we get. So there's going to be mana aplenty. Alright, before we continue onward, we're going to need a workshop. Blam. Dig that down. More torches in here, so we'll finish putting them in. And cut that out. And it'll be a little wonky, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be the best thing in the world. The way it's set up, I could not make it wonky unless I want to fill up tunnel, but I don't want to waste time on that. Killing the leader greatly lowers the morale of his tribe and stops immigration. Okay. I didn't even realize that the other tribes had immigration going in. That in itself is scary new information. Put torches in there. Torches are free. To the point which I kind of wonder what the point of torches are in this now, because they're free. They used to cost money. Or not money, they used to cost wood. And made a little more sense then. Now they're free. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We're entering night. You get double experience, not experience, you get double mana, I'm just saying all the wrong words. Double the mana for killing enemies at night. So if you want mana, that's the time to go on your murderous rampages. That being said, I don't know how time's going to work between the different areas. The autosave takes long now that we're in this big ass map. Okay, well, small map, but big. Larger, overarching map. I want to build the training room. There it is. Make it. Another shaman. One of the cool things about the shamans hanging out there and studying is as they study, they will pick up spells that the keeper has unlocked. So, no, you don't have any spells, you don't have any spells, you don't have any spells. You learned how to heal. You learned how to heal, do a stun ray, and haste yourself. So it's pretty cool. We are getting just a ton of shamans in here. We definitely need some other stuff. We will build a forge down here. On the plus side, a lot of shamans does mean a lot of really quick mana, which is extremely helpful early on. So that can allow us to take, man, what do I want early? I think I want pig breeding early. Because pig breeding allows me to create a little, pig pen. That you want to be, sorry, I heard something distracting. That you want to be about 16 big, I think is what it needs to be. It doesn't have to be like a solid block, it just needs to be 16 big. In fact, we can just make I'll grow straight here and just pig pen it over here. Pigsty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Boom. And then I'll put a door there because pigs are going to get murdered and it's going to smell bad. And we just want to keep all that over there. We got an orc. And a goblin. A couple of orcs, actually. This one's training to become powerful, and this one's building stuff in the workshop. Definitely don't want the goblins to train. They can't even equip stuff. They're lousy. You want the goblins to be building you things. Orcs, either or, really. I mean, the orcs aren't super great, but, you know, they're better than a wussy goblin. They can at least equip stuff. Alright, well, that orc produces a club. And our population has reached its limit because we haven't built our ascii yet. We need more wood. Cut down wood. Go gather wood. Wood, 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 wood. What would you do for wood if you needed wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Probably some. Ooh. Alright, looks like we're busting into your home right here, because we are gathering up, or your dorm, because we are gathering up all this stone. Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, I don't care if I expose you guys to the underground lake. It's not exposed out here. It's not like the river's going through and producing this underground lake. It's cool. It'll be alright. Yeah, we are just getting, because of all of these shamans, we are just getting so much mana so quickly. It's so excellent. Let's make advanced sorcery as well as better weapons, or do I want to start making potions? I think I want to hold off on potions because I'm liking using my shamans to research and study and become more powerful that way, rather than just having some of them make me some potions. Alright, got another goblin. Gotta go in and tell every goblin not to train. It's unfortunate. I wish I could just tell, make rules. All goblins do not train. But, you know, can't. So I won't. Alright, we'll put a door right here. No, we won't. We'll leave this without a door. We will make ourselves a small little beast cage, which we might see something out of, we might not. Because our population is filling up pretty quick. Another goblin. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Gamuk, you shall not train ever. You are as strong as you shall ever get, Gamuk. Got everybody producing stuff or increasing my mana. And so far, the only thing I can say is we haven't found anybody here. And I don't think there is anybody here. So the question is, I guess, you know what? Let's control you and explore around here the best we can before we call this an episode, because I want to see if this place really is like completely barren. How do we get out? If I hit myself up against this, do I get an option to leave? Commands you: leave minion, travel to another site, switch control to a different team. Switch control to a different team member. Oh, travel to another site. So I can't just travel to any random place. I have to go travel to somebody. So if I go travel to, like, let's go say ants. I go travel to ants. Here we are. There's a question mark up there. I imagine that's probably where ants are. let's explore this area a little bit. Time carries over. Leave minion and order team back to base. No, do not drown yourself in the water. Not need to accidentally walk there. Bunch of mushrooms. Panic mushrooms, magic mushrooms, dexterity mushrooms. Do some mushroom picking here. That is not very very big at all. Alright, well, here seems to be an entrance to something. The ant hill, if you will. 31 attack, 19 defense. I don't think ants are very strong. These ants are stronger than the ones I've seen before. Get out of here. Run away. Ants are super powerful. Okay. We'll have to come back with a stronger force to deal with some ants. But that's how moving from one location to the other works. If I ditch you guys and control you again, I'm still here, right? No. By ditching you guys, I had you teleport here immediately. Alright, if I go back, do I still have my map from when I was here before? I do. Excellent. If I travel from... As I conquer enemies, my area of influence increases. So... that means I pretty much have to conquer all this stuff before I get over here. But that also means that I'm probably not that unsafe going, like starting off somewhere closer to some of these scarier things. Because right now I'm just surrounded by lesser villains, so I'm going to have to kill some lesser villains before I can go anywhere. Okay, yeah, so it just seems kind of like every set piece that was all in one big map before is in these little maps, which is cool. And I think there's still the single map mode, so it's not like this is the only thing that exists. You can have it either way. How strong are you? What? Okay, that's a decimal, not a comma. I was like, zombie? Level what? Leveled 2,000. What's that comma's not in the right spot. Alright, well, zombies probably gonna I don't know. Fight's kind of up in the air. Pretty up in the air. Let's see. Wolf versus zombie. You bite the zombie. The zombie's leg is bitten off. The zombie collapses and misses. You bite the zombie's head is bitten off. You sneak attack the zombie and bite the zombie, but the zombie's not hurt. Bite the zombie. Eat the vulture. What are you doing, vulture? Zombie. Why am I having so much trouble killing the zombie? Okay, I see how that decimal point works then. That's my experience or so. So that guy's like halfway to a level up. You're like a fifth of the way now. Kill another vulture. Yeah, just a little bit of experience. Will you die, Zambi? We'll tag team it. 2 people fighting the Zambi. Yeah, it only took forever, but yeah, yeah. So I can bust this down and I can go in here. Scroll fly, scroll teleport. Alright, well, you know, maybe I will gather up some troops and come storm the graveyard. That zombie seemed pretty weak. He had every opportunity to kill my wolf, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. What you want, vultures? That's right. These are my corpses to do nothing with. Alright, well, I guess I will come back here. Things happen while I was back here? Not really. I mean, I'm sure time progresses and things are happening, but not a whole heck of a lot. Anyway, that is the beginning of Alpha 18 in the campaign mode. Dug into it a little bit longer than I probably should have. Made this episode a long one, but that's because there's so much going on. There's just so much new stuff to check out. Alpha 18 is a big update. That's why it took so long. There's just a ton of shiz. And I wasn't entirely done exploring all the shiz in Alpha 17 because of my own inabilities to keep up with things. So, we'll cover more next time. And I highly doubt that it's going to jump up to Alpha 19 and delete my file before I get a chance. It is worrying me a little because this entire time, there we go, it was saving, and now it's done. Saving and loading a campaign take a long time. But yeah, you do still have the single level. You can do it old school style, or you can check out campaign.